the Panhandle's most trusted, balanced, and accurate newscast. You're watching Pronews 7 at 6.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, I'm Steve Myers. Jay and Lisa are both off this evening. Local businesses nationwide have been using social media as a new way to advertise and promote their companies. Whether it be through places like Facebook or Twitter, social media sites have quickly become a new outlet for companies to spread the word of their services. Pronews 7's Matt Hamilton caught up with one local business owner who says he has jumped on that bandwagon.
Chop Chop owner David Terry says when you run your own business, it's not always easy to chat and talk with every customer, but social media provides you that opportunity.
In a fast casual restaurant, it's hard to really interact with them in the way that we'd like to, and so social media has allowed that additional outlet for and a customer experience online for us to communicate with our customers and our customers to communicate with us.
Chop Chop has more than 800 likes on Facebook and more than 500 followers on Twitter. And Terry says when people check in or tweet about his restaurant that it's good because their friends see it too.
We're always glad when a customer comes into Chop Chop and then sends out to all their friends that, you know, this is where they're eating, or sends out a good tweet. But we've also had to respond to some of those customer comments that maybe weren't so good, but it was a good opportunity then to get in touch with that customer and to keep that relationship.
Doing business with a familiar company that you know and trust and then telling your friends about it is another way social media draws people in.
You know, really we want an experience, and social media allows that experience for customers.
Companies can also use the sites as a way to do promotions. Not long ago, Terry says every person that checked in on Facebook got a free egg roll with their meal.
When they checked in, they also liked our Facebook page, and then they can see our updates, and you know, it really viral. As somebody checks in, all of their friends see it, and their friends' friends see it, and so it's a great opportunity, and you know, it costs nothing.
Posting job openings is another way Chop Chop uses social media. In fact, Terry says the last person they hired applied via Facebook. Matt Hamilton, Pronews 7.
Terry went on to say social media is a big part of brand management for a small business. He doesn't think it's the only medium a company should use, but for local businesses, a social media presence is important. Some good news to share this evening. 17-year-old Haley Wilson has been located, and she is safe. Haley first grabbed our attention last week when social media blew up about her disappearance. Haley ran away the day after Christmas. Her father, Ray, used the powers of social media and created a video. That video went viral with hundreds of thousands watching, posting, and tweeting about it. Haley was pulled over by police out in Carlsbad, California. Her dad is now on his way to see her. Amarillo Crime Stoppers need your help with this week's Crime of the Week. Several new homes for sale in South Amarillo have been broken into recently, and it appears those crimes may be related. The homes are located south of Hillside, somewhere between Coulter and Soncy. New electronics and furnishings have been stolen from the homes. Now, if you have any information about these or any other crimes, call Amarillo Crime Stoppers 374-4400. You could get a reward of up to $1,000. A court hearing for a North Carolina soldier accused of bringing explosives into a Texas airport has been canceled. Trey Scott Atwater was scheduled for an initial appearance today. Authorities say the 30-year-old tried going through a security checkpoint Saturday at Midland International Airport with military-grade explosives. Atwater waived today's initial appearance. You know, a lot of presents have been returned this week since Christmas, but what happens when those presents are live animals? We'll take a look a little bit later, but first, here's Storm Surge 7 meteorologist Shelley Seitz.
Steve, it's been a very nice day here across the High Plains. I haven't heard one complaint as of yet, although we have started the new year off on a dry note and an unending drought that's kind of rolled over from last year. Will we see any relief? Well, maybe not this week, but a big cool down on the way for the weekend, so we'll cover the details of your forecast here in just a moment. For now, let's take a look outside on our sky cam there on the shores of Ute Lake. It is a beautiful sunset out there today with a few high clouds moving in from the north. Here in Amarillo, it is 61 degrees with a very light northwesterly wind. Details of your forecast are next, so stay with us. We'll be right back. Passes by to the north, and surface conditions are just going to be so dry.
Yeah.
We'll be hard-pressed to squeeze any moisture out of that storm system. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
Right. But it was less than 10% chance, right? I mean,
it's right around that area. I mean, slim.
Yeah.
I would like to, but
yeah.
slim chance.
Well, you keep us updated.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks. The state of Texas is taking on the EPA when it comes to air pollution. We'll see who won the battle when we come back. Stay with us. A lot of people adopt pets to give as Christmas presents, but not long after the holidays, some of those pets are returned. Pronews 7's Kendall Lee Bates has more on the returned animals seen at Amarillo Animal Control and the Humane Society.
Shelters across the country see an increase in returned animals right after the holidays. Amarillo Animal Control, however, sees its higher holiday intake months later.
Traditionally, we'll get our intake increase 4 or 5, maybe even 6 months after the holidays, once the puppy or the little kitten begins to grow and mature.
The Amarillo Panhandle Humane Society has already had people come in who are returning animals. Though the organization successfully adopts out many pets, its employees hate to see cats and dogs coming back for the second time.
It's been a week now and we've probably seen 7 returns already. People didn't think through the fit maybe with another animal or family member, or, as you stated, they've given it out as a gift and didn't take into consideration whether or not the people rent, own, whether or not they can afford another animal.
McGee recommends you do research before adopting a pet for yourself or someone else. Find out about the breed of dog or cat. How does it need to be groomed? How does it need to be exercised? And what are the health issues associated with that particular breed? Also, keep in mind the vet bills. Dogs and cats need annual vaccinations and sometimes other meds.
The puppy's forever. It's not just, I have a puppy for a few weeks or a few months and then it's no more. You take a responsibility once you adopt or purchase an animal, and that is going to be for the animal's life, to, care for it as responsibly as you can.
Both Animal Control and the Humane Society want to see lives saved. They ask if you feel you cannot provide accurately for that pet, to leave that pet to be adopted by someone else. Kendall Lee Bates, Pronews 7.
Still, if you feel you are capable and you want to adopt a cat or a dog, or both Animal Control and the Humane Society urge you to come take a look at the animals they have available. We'd like to encourage you to do so as well. If you need an excuse like, I need good weather to go out and look at these animals, you got it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really an excuse to go out and do whatever,
Yeah.
Lee sometimes needs an excuse to go golfing in the morning. So.
Yeah, the day ends in Y.
Yeah, well, today would have been a good one to get out.
Yes.
Yeah, it would have been.
I'm surprised he didn't.
But tomorrow's going to be a nice one, too.
Yeah.
And the day after that may be nice, too. Take a look at our planner for tonight. Temperatures across the area, of course, going to drop. It's night and it's winter after all. Temperatures may hover right around freezing by early tomorrow morning. We may also see a little bit of cloud cover move into the region tonight behind a very weak frontal boundary, again, that's shifting our winds around to the north, and it'll bring our high temperatures down a few degrees tomorrow, but it will still be an unseasonably warm day as high temperatures rise well into the 50s, if not the mid-60s for the southeastern parts of the Texas Panhandle. By Thursday, all of us will see mid-60s, if not lower 70s for some folks. By Friday, a cold front will move through the region, and that'll knock our temperatures down for the weekend as a storm system passes us by. Even in that cold air, but really not doing a whole lot more than maybe increasing our cloud cover slightly. But by the beginning of next week, looks like we're going to be back on that upslope with the temperatures rising back to unseasonably warm levels, which not normal in general, but for a La Nina winter, this is normal.
And even with our extra moisture we had in December, I guess are we still technically in a drought?
Absolutely. We ended the month with above average rainfall, but we ended the year way below.
We're like 7, 8 inches below or whatever?
We had 7 inches, and we should be around 20-something.
Okay.
So we're starting over this year, but starting off still dry.
Did you get the days picked out? You want to go play golf now?
Well, if I could get my assistant to come back to work, I would, but
Well, you got married.
that's what I said.
But you can still find time for 9.
You've got more days.
No, I got to work.
There's going to be more coming.
Yeah, the crack of 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Thanks so much for watching Pronews 7 6. We'll see you right back here tonight at 10.